Hello friends, in this video I am going to talk about the placement of Saturn in first to fourth houses of your horoscope. I am not going to consider the signs, I am only going to consider the houses. So when you read a planet's placement with respect to signs, its attributes will change, that you have to keep in mind. But I will tell you in summary that Saturn does well in its own sign always, that is in the sign of Capricorn or in the sign of Aquarius. It will do well. In its exalted sign of Libra, it will do very well. It will do good in Taurus also, and in the signs of Mercury, that is Gemini and Virgo, it will do well. It considers Jupiter as its neutral, so in the sign of Sagittarius or Pisces, it will be very moderate in its results, neither too good, neither too bad. And it considers Moon, Sun and Mars as its enemy, so in their signs it will do very bad, it will not be good. Now these things you should keep in mind while you do the study of Saturn in the various houses. So now let's start. So here I will cover up the placement of Saturn from the first house to the fourth house. I will not take up all the houses because then the video becomes very long. So I want to make short video this time. Now Saturn, let's first know what it is symbolic of, what it is significator of, karka of. See, it's a karka of things which are delayed, because it is called as Shanish Charai. Shanish means slow and Charai means walking, so it walks slow, so it will give you results with delay. It is all about patience, it's all about hard work, discipline, responsibilities and punctuality. And those people who do not follow the path of Saturn, they undergo lots of suffering in their lives. So Saturn is all about philosophy, it's all about spirituality also, and it's all about loneliness also. It makes a person very unfriendly also. But these people are workers by nature. They want to serve others, because Saturn is a servant also. It signifies a servant. So it will give you those tendencies to serve others or to deal with people who are of working class. So these are some of the significations of Saturn which you should keep in mind. And Saturn is also about career, work, longevity. So whenever Saturn's dasha will come, you will see that even a sleeping person will start working. So some work or the other will come to you on your shoulders, even if you are filthy rich. Even then, in the dasha of Saturn, everybody has to work, because it is a symbolic of, significator of work. That is why. Now let's study the placement of Saturn in the first four houses. In the first house, as per the Kal Purush chart, it is its debilitation house, that is Aries sign is its debilitation house. It will not give good results in the first house. So it makes the person either be born in a very poor family, or to have a very humble background. These people are not very lucky in terms of their life. They have to work very hard. One more thing I'll tell you is that when a malefic like Saturn is placed in the Kendra, that is 1, 4, 7, 10 houses, it will make sure that the person has to work really hard in his life. The person will be prone to diseases. The person will have to be very cautious about his health. The moment he ignores his health, he will fall prey to diseases, and they can be prone to surgeries also, and they are prone to hard work in their lives. Life is not easy for them. They have to be very disciplined about every little thing. So now in the first house, it will make sure you have to go through all these things. These people are very cautious about others. They do not trust others very easily. And if Saturn is debilitated, then their thought process becomes very negative, and these people will have no discipline in their lives, and they will suffer a lot. They will have health issues also, and they will always face some difficulty or the other in their lives, and they will be very suspicious by nature. Rather than being careful, they become very suspicious if Saturn is in its enemy sign. So these little differences you have to keep in mind. and they will not be punctual. Now, Saturn in the second house will give you gains related to the things which Saturn is signifying. Now, Saturn is a significator of old things, ancient things, oil, construction work, politics, things of contract, insurance, and service. If you serve others, you will gain, or if you do a job, then you will gain, and things which are old in its nature. So you will also gain through elderly people or through people who are of servant class. So here Saturn will give you gains related to the things which it is signifying. Now in the second house, it will give you a delayed accumulation of wealth. That is, after 35 only you will be able to save wealth. Before that you will see that no matter what you do, some expenditure or the other comes up and you are not able to save your money. Now this placement is good for gains coming through property, because second house is the 11th house of your 4th house. So you will have gains coming through property matters, and also the things which are of comfort to you, you will gain through those things. Now second house makes the person speak very less. This Saturn in the second will make you speak very limited or very less, and you will consume things which are very cold, which are very stale, or which are not very healthy for you. Like one could be prone towards smoking, drinking addictions, or addictions of medicines, or addictions of non-vegetarian food. So these all things could be coming under the second house consumption. And here, if Saturn is not in its own sign, then the person could be a liar also. The person may speak lie, and the person will have a foul language here because of this. And the early education may not be up to the mark, or the family may be having lots of elderly people, and the family members would be very hardworking. If Saturn is in its enemy sign here, then these people will have some constraints in their family life. There would be some issues running in the family, or financial difficulties the person has to face. From here it is aspecting your 8th house, so it will give you long life, but it will also give you sufferings after 35. So it can give old age related health issues or some chronic health issues, where you will have to undertake some kind of medicines throughout your lives. So now let's come to the third house placement of Saturn. Third house is a very good placement for the native. It increases his health, his stamina. The person is very hardworking, exercise freak. These people will be very good in their communication. They will get fame, they will get lots of wealth in their lives, they will be lucky, and here it will make you undertake lots of worthless journeys also. So you will see that maybe you have your job, you have your office located very far off from where you live, and you will be undertaking some journey on day-to-day basis. So these kind of things, and whenever you will travel, you will see that you will either fall sick or you will face difficulties while you are doing the traveling part. Now here the younger siblings, either they may not be there, or they will have some issues in their lives. And the other thing could be that you may be having problems with your younger siblings. So any of these possibilities is going to happen when Saturn is in your third house. Now it can make one a wonderful writer. One can write long novels with this placement, and these people do well in their lives. It's a good placement. Now Saturn in the 4th house is considered as a bad placement, because first of all, 4th house is your Sukh Bhava. It's the house of your comforts. It will deny those. It will make sure that you will have to work very hard to attain the comforts of home, and the mother would be very hardworking, or the mother could have health issues. Now you could be living in a very ancient house, or a house which is very very old, and these people are fond of accumulating things which have gone out of use. So they will never throw them out, they will keep them handy. They are fond of keeping old things, and in their initial age they will not have much interest in education, and they will face difficulties in their early education, and there will be some issues related to their domestic family life also. So you could be having problems related to that. Now fourth house is also about your properties. So Saturn is about litigation. So these people may have to undergo some litigation where the property matters is concerned, and you will see that either you are very lonely types, or you may not be having many friends with this combination. And from here it is aspecting your 10th house, so it will give you a career which is related to Saturn, or it can give you a career which requires lots of hard work, and lots of patience is also required. So the career success is little bit delayed with this kind of aspect of Saturn from the 4th house. Now whenever you happen to dig the place of your house, you will find something which is very old. It could be bones or shells, something which is very ancient, you will find it there. At times I have seen that those people with Saturn in the 4th are also having Vastu defect in their homes, and they will see that something or the other is definitely going wrong in the place where they are living. So for them the best way is to do the remedies of Saturn, to do the mantras of Saturn that will help them bring happiness and cordiality in their domestic life. So friends, this was all about Saturn in the first 4 houses. I'll make a separate video for the next 4 houses. So this was all about it, and I want you all to like, subscribe and share my video, and I want to thank you all for listening.